from the North Shore of the Allegheny River. We're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Solomon Blanks makes his big league debut right after this. Dan Wiggins will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Gomez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch of the night taken for ball 1 as we're underway in Pittsburgh. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Wiggins is the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch to contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Bounce down the third baseline. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So he comes up empty at his first major league at-bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play, your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Fastball called for strike 2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Willie Peralta gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Leading off for the Pirates.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Christian Brummett. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And right out of the gates, the Brewers will be forced to deal with his speed at first base.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, the boys are flying around.
Stepping in now, Randy Wiggins, very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And there he goes towards second. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously, they have major respect for this guy on the mound.
Up next for the Buccos, Roberto Clemente. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This is line to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
In now, Tyler Wiggins, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4-hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Back up the middle. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Now at the plate, Christopher Wiggins. And the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. And a ball 1-0. Wiggins at third with 2 away. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. The 2-1 home. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. From the belt, the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. Second inning coming up from PNC Park. It's the Pirates 1 and the Brewers nothing. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Pee-wee Reese, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
This is skied into short left center. Brummett comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Scooter Gennett. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Down the third baseline. This is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. And you see it there on your screen. Strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. Next for Milwaukee, Chris Davis. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding in, Owen Christian. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
2 balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
At the plate, Scott Gifford. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 0-1. Missed with a slider. Gifford is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost start. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. He'll try it again from first. Pitch inside the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So they get a runner into scoring position now at second following the 1-out stolen base. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the All-Star break.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Dan Wiggins takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Too high, 1-0.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Popped him up. Number 88 in foul ground. And that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Line drive to center field. Brummett is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, number 88. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Willie Peralta. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Christian is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Randy Wiggins. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on. Wiggins, certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, he's a premium defender. It doesn't matter. Anything that's in his vicinity, right or left of him, 5 steps either way, is getting vacuumed up. So they trust this guy's glove in a premium spot no matter where he's playing.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So 4 of the first 7 outs thus far tonight have come via the punch-out. And with that, we'll take a look at the current Milwaukee leaderboard to find that his total is currently tops on the roster in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Clemente. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gomez has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Digging in to try it again, Tyler Wiggins. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, but it's too late. The first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bat. And it looks like we're going to see time called here as he looked to come up a bit gingerly after he hit the first base bag. But from all indications, it looks like it won't be enough to take him out of the ballgame. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Wiggins is off at first with 2 away. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Peralta pauses. Here's the 2-1. Pitch inside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. Here's Carlos Gomez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Striding in once again, Solomon Blanks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back, huh? And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here. But meanwhile, that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Blanks has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Stepping in now, Robin Yount. 0-1 the count. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And he fouls this one off. And a good take there will push it to 2-2 now on the Brewers shortstop.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Pee-wee Reese would be next. Another full count pitch on its way. This is line to left. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
In now, Pee-wee Reese, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
0-2. Here it is. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Clemente racing back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Brewers move out in front now, 3-2.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. But 3 in the inning for the Brewers on the strength of this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and Milwaukee's taking a 3-2 lead. Leading off the inning, Christopher Wiggins, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Fielder, Christopher Wiggins.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And this will be taken in out there by Gomez for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Owen Christian.
Stepping into the box, Owen Christian. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. On the move is Gomez. And that's the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 5, Ryan Drummond.
Ready for another chance. Brian Brummett. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Scott Gifford would be next. The 3-1 pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Still a 3-2 ball game. Here now it's Mike Zunino. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Popped him up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit out towards second. To his left, Wiggins. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, number 88.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 88. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Standing in now, Willie Peralta. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're up 3-2. Leading off the inning, Scott Gifford, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Scott Gifford.
Now here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0. Hit well towards the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, right here, anytime a leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Into the box now, Dan Wiggins. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
That's center fielder number 27.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Christian Brummett as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hot shot on the ground to short. Yount scoops it up, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Ready once again, Randy Wiggins. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Gifford at second with 2 down. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. 2-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail 3-2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Carlos Gomez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Carlos Gomez.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. This one skied out toward right. Clemente giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
The right fielder number 14, Solomon Blanks.
Digging in to try it again, Solomon Blanks. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, I know it's his first game, but after 2 at-bats, he should be able to slow himself down a little bit. I expect him to have a nice AB record.
Christian ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Robin Young.
Digging in and looking for more, Robin Yount. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way. Fastball that just misses inside.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Into the box, Pee-wee Reese in there. Now the throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. And another foul ball.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
From the stretch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Clemente. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled on the ground to short. And the throw by Yount is in time, and that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Ready for another shot now. Tyler Wiggins. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. On its way is pitch number 75. And he lays off for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Pirates have come back to tie the game at 3.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
The batter, Left fielder.
Stepping in now, Christopher Wiggins. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Blanks is in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Wiggins takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Wow, somebody break out the oxygen tank because he was booking all the way around for the triple. But then the throwing error gives him an opening, and he heads all the way home to score. Got to take care of the baseball.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 48, Corey Domingo.
Standing in now, Owen Christian. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Knebel, playing here in his age 26 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Ready with the 0-1. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
In now, Brian Brummett. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. 2-run shot to straightaway center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now 6-3.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
First baseman, number 12, Scott Gifford.
Into the box now, Scott Gifford. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Jeanette is right there. And that's out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Dan Wiggins.
Ready once again, Dan Wiggins. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2-0 now. 2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now. Christian Brummett would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here it is on 3-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he lays off here. It's ball 4, and that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Christian Brummett. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he takes ball 1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Wiggins, the runner at first with 2 gone. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We're through 6 full. Bucks out in front, 6-3. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Riding in once again, Scooter Gennett. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Oh, and he misses it. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he lost sight of it. But then I watch it and say, nope, that's just a blundered play. Can't really sugarcoat it.
Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Chris Davis becomes the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Here's a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now.
Now batting, number 88.
Digging in now for the Brewers, number 88. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The 0-1 pitch is looked at for ball 1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Clemente moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tyler Thornburg will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Martin Maldonado will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Seared down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. High and deep to right center. Blanks will get there as he takes care of this one for a long out, number 1.
Right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
Into the box, Roberto Clemente. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted the other way out to left center. Davis is after it, but he won't get there. Into the gap it goes. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is in there.
And that's his 2nd triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Tyler Wiggins will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Clemente takes his lead at third with 1 away. runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 7-3 ball game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Standing in now, Christopher Wiggins. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the 1-0. Hard hit at third. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in the perfect spot.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Owen Christian. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Throw won't get him.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Stepping in now, Brian Brummett. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. Now the 3-0 offering is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
He's probably frustrated with himself now after swinging at what should have been ball 4. Time for a deep breath.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And here's the tag, and he is dead in the water trying to steal home there. That didn't work. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 7 and the Brewers 3. Stepping into the box, Martin Maldonado. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
The 0-2 home. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Pirates lead this one in front of the home crowd here at PNC Park in Pittsburgh as you get a look at our line score to this point in the contest. Here's Carlos Gomez. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Jamie Fletcher gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
59, Jamie Fletcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Into the box now, Solomon Blank, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. In the dirt, and now let's see. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Brewers go down quietly. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Scott Gifford. Let's see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Scott Gifford.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a bouncing ball, foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jamie Fletcher.
So here now is the pitcher, Jamie Fletcher, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses. 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. On the ground to third. And that's the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 27, Christian Brummett.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Christian Brummett. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the pitch. And here's the first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Chopper foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. 8th home run of the season for him as they open it up to 8-3.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Into the box, Randy Wiggins. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now, Roberto Clemente. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Wiggins stands at second with 2 gone. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yount onto the grass. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. It's the Pirates 8 and the Brewers 3. The Steel City at night. Seen there from the split of the Ohio River as we welcome you back to PNC Park.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Digging in once again, Robin Yount. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Popped him up. Gifford in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. A reminder to stick around after the ball game ends tonight. We'll have full highlights from this evening's contest right here on the show. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Pee Wee Reese. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. That's lifted the other way out to left. Wiggins has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
8-3 tonight. The Buccos rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Dan Wiggins earns win number 7 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, click over to theshownation.com.
Pirates, 8 runs on 15 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Brewers, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. A reminder that extra tea service to the South Hills is available across the bridge at either the Wood Street or Gateway Center station. 33X West busway buses are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Crafton, and Sheridan stations. Also, return trips to Station Square on the Gateway Clipper fleet are available outside the stadium for 1/2 hour after the final pitch.